So, something I think all of us humans seem to question from time to time is what is our purpose? And I found myself doing this work today because after a period of time of not connecting into my purpose and what my values and what my priorities are, I can feel a little bit stuck, a little bit lost, and a little bit disconnected from what I want and what I am doing. And I notice that every so often in life, when we go through big changes, we need to reconnect and replug in with our purpose. It's not a one and done thing, it's something that we get to do consistently. So, hello, my name is Sarah. I work online as a confidence coach. And a little about me, I have recently just travelled from Ireland to the US. I'm here currently in Philadelphia. And today I just felt the need to get this off my chest and also to do this work myself to reconnect in with my purpose. So before we get into it, just apologies for the sound of my nose. It does sound a little bit bunged up, but the reason why I'm making this video is because it was actually in my purpose and in my commitments to make daily YouTube videos. So what exactly is your purpose? So I was Googling actually this term just to find out, well, what actually is the definition of a purpose, because it's something I find myself asking myself quite consistently. And what the meaning of what is my purpose, what it actually means is um, to aim or an intention. So the word purpose actually just means an aim or an intention. So if we think about it as a target, so your purpose is essentially a target board. So if you don't know what your purpose is, the good news is you get to make it up. You get to design what that target board is for you, and then once you have designed that target board, you can start to throw the darts into aim to where your target is. Okay. So the first step to actually knowing what your purpose is to create it. So um, what may be your purpose? Now, how do you start to ask yourself these questions? So I've broken it down into a couple of different areas of questions that you can ask yourself to get more in touch with your purpose, your aim, or your intention of what you want in your life. So I've just done this work myself here. So what are um, what are my needs as a human? So obviously as a human being we have certain needs. So some of the needs that I have just looked up and realized that we all have is self-actualization, um, self-esteem, social needs, safety needs, and physiological needs. So what these actually mean is self-actualization needs are um, creativity, problem solving, passion, morals. Esteem needs are self esteem, confidence, respect. Social needs is like love, belonging, family, friends, intimacy, social connections. Safety needs is security of body, say employment, family, property. Physical needs, and obviously, psychological needs, food, water, sleep, breathing, health. So once we know what our needs are, then we can get a little bit deeper into what we actually want and what our values are, for example. So next area then I went into is what is the most important areas of our life. So the most important areas of our life are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 here. So health is not only physical but also mental and emotional. Relationships, so what is important is, say, if we have a partner, a family, a friends, acquaintances, even online communities or everyone we bump into on a daily life. Education, so whether that is school, online courses you're in, meetup groups, coaches, peers, books, magazines, wherever you get your education from. Spirituality, so connecting to yourself or connecting to what you connect to, reflection, intentions, meditation. Career is, well, my definition of career is contribution. What are you contributing? What value are you sharing? What knowledge are you sharing? What are you contributing? Leisure then is like hobbies, rest, fun, entertainment. So now that we know what our values are as a human and also what the main important areas of our life are, then we can get into what our values are. So what are our values? So things that I like to value are, there's a long list of values such as like kindness, generosity, honesty, integrity, courage, empathy, but you can just pick a couple of those that resonate most with you. So the one that resonated with me the most was kindness, vulnerability, honesty, integrity, courage, empathy, and trustworthiness. Now, these often change from time to time in themes of my life, but these are the most important ones at this time in my life. So then I went on to describe in one sentence how I can start to work on each of these values in my life. So I'll give you two examples. So for kindness, smile at people and say hi to workers. So if I go into a coffee shop to get a coffee, if I'm going and get an ice cream on the store, I can smile and say thank you so much, or maybe I can start some sort of conversation with them. Vulnerability is to share my ups and my downs online. So I am a visible presence online, and I not only share my ups and wins, but I will also share the whole journey and the whole process to be more vulnerable, to be more authentic. And I'll show one more. So empathy. So what I'm going to do is print out a photo of child version of me. So Sarah, he was like 8 years old. So when I'm feeling judgmental towards myself, I can look at that photo and have more empathy for my essence. It also is a helpful tip to have empathy for other people if you can imagine them as their childhood version of them as well. So now into the next section was, well, who do you want to be? So who do I want to be in my life? So I realized, well, I want to be generous, I want to be kind, loving, fun, mysterious, because that's fun, joyful, powerful, courageous, interested, confident, intelligent, and wise. And then you can go deeper into this to figure out, well, how can you be each of these things? So generous, for example, I can decide, well, I'm actually really impressed by musicians on the road who are on the street who are trying to start up their career and perform publicly. So I'm going to start giving them X amount of my paycheck per week. Kind, we've just given that example of smiling for people. Fun, what am I going to do that's fun? Maybe it looks like I join a new group. Confident, so maybe I do my confidence challenges that I have been doing more consistently. Now on to the next step is what lights me up. So what lights me up currently, this changes from time to time in my life, and we all have different things that light us up. So things that light me up are things like meditation, yoga, exercise, travel, having interesting conversations, having deep conversations, trying new things, reading, following, oh, I can't read that one. Talking with friends, having time with my partner, checking in with my family, helping people discover what it is that they truly want in life. That's like my number one. And just exploring. I really love to follow my curiosity, to explore, to dive deep into conversations with other people as well on what it is that they really want and what it is that lights them up also. And then I ask myself, how do I want to feel? So I like to feel excited, energetic, confident, joyful, loving, playful, caring. So then when onto the last step then, before I get back to the purpose, was, well, what is my priority or focus at this time? So I realized, well, I actually want to, now that I'm here for a couple of weeks in America, I want to have some things to do. So I want to join a public speaking class because I've been doing this in Dublin to improve my public speaking skills and also to connect with some more people as well. I want to make daily YouTube videos and content, which is why I'm here on this video here today, even though I'm not feeling 100%. This is my new commitment. My relationship and growth, and then also following through with my words, so in doing what I'm saying that I'm going to do. And then I said, well, what are my commitments? My commitments are to join the public, to look up the public speaking and group so I can join, to travel, so whether that's I walk somewhere, whether that's I get the bus somewhere at this time, even YouTube daily, I want to learn how to play the guitar, blah blah blah. There's a couple more there as well. So then once I've done all that work, I can come back to my purpose. So purpose being, what is the aim or intention or target? So now that I've gathered all this information, I have my target boards. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 different areas of my target board that I can start to begin to shoot. So then I can condense that into, well, what is my aim? So my aim is I want to get paid to be me. I'm committed to growth. I want to follow my curiosity, travel, guitar, network, public speaking, share my lessons, my wisdom that I'm learning along this way, host an online class, which I'm doing next Wednesday, by the way. Build a community, social media, creative. So there's a couple of more in there as well of what are my aims or intentions that I want to focus on, and how I got to that was the feedback of all those other areas. So if this is something that you are looking to dive deeper into, I know I've just spoke quickly through and I've just gave you my personal example throughout this video as well. So if it's something that you're looking to dive more into yourself, that you want to figure out what are your 8 areas, what is your purpose, or what is your aim or target board, so then you can condense that and you can get really super clear on what it is that your purpose is. I will be hosting a class next Wednesday at 7 p.m. UK Irish time and at 2 p.m. Eastern time zone, which is Philadelphia and Florida time as well. So I would absolutely love to have you there, and the link below to that will be in the description box. And I'm really looking forward to have people join this. I had one 2 weeks ago, it went very well. So I am only having a max capacity of 12 women in this. So if you do want to reserve your seat, I would recommend you to just click the link down below, or to send me a message via that email, or write a comment down below if you do want to join that. And what I will be asking, and would really appreciate after that class, if you could leave a review for me, because this will be my last free class for this period of time, and I will be creating this into a paid course in the future. So I really appreciate you just being here, having your feedback. And if this is the work that you want to do, I really recommend you to show up for yourself, to give yourself this time to go within, to connect with other women who are going through the same process too, and just to know that you deserve it. So I wish you all the best, to enjoy this week, and I look forward to connecting with you all more in the future, and best of luck with finding out what it is your purpose is too.